So let's take a closer look at the numbers from the election last night in Alabama. As you see right there, 98% of black women voted for Doug Jones. That accounted for 17% of the vote. So let's compare this to another big election in Alabama. We're going to talk about the presidential election in 2012. President Barack Obama on the ballot, as well as Mitt Romney. As you see there, 95% of black women in Alabama voted for Barack Obama, and they accounted for 18% of the vote. So it's pretty stunning when you compare those two races and voter turnout. So to break down this subject a little bit more, we have the first vice president of the Sacramento chapter of the Black American Political Association of California, Debbie Richardson-Brister. Thanks so much for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So were you surprised by the outcome last night in Alabama with more women turning out, women of color turning out?
Not necessarily surprised. It's empowering to know that they did turn out because, one, it speaks a message to our political climate that, one, we will not tolerate sexual harassment in the political force, and that black women, they're just so significant in this race that it was really important to show that, because now we need our African-American men to come out. We need all types of people of color to come out. And it was great that Doug Jones did recognize the different cultures.
Yeah, because Doug Jones would not be heading to Washington without these women turning out for him last night. No way.
Right.
So what message do you think that this sends to candidates next year? We have midterms coming up. I mean, this is an off election year, this special election. We have a lot of candidates running for the midterms next year. What message does this race send to those candidates? What can they learn from Alabama last night?
I believe that the message sends that, one, the candidates, they need to empower our communities. They need to have community organization. That's by using an organization like BAPAC, Sacramento. With BAPAC, we have voter education and voter registration efforts to get the people out to vote and to make sure that they're registered and to have key candidates in line with our goals and our issues. So I think that's important.
Do you think that more African American women are more tuned into our political process now than ever before?
Oh, definitely. African American women are, we realize, and just within myself, we realize our power, and now we want to make sure that our voice is heard out in the community and with the candidates, especially in the upcoming California election. With BAPAC Sacramento, we have a program that we founded called the Political Training Institute. And the applicants have been African American women. They're interested in running for office and being candidates for certain positions in the community. So I think we're feeling empowered, and this election just helped all the more so.
So let's say someone's watching at home right now and they may be feeling encouraged to run for, let's say, the school board or just local government, city council. What would you say to that woman to encourage her to run?
First, I would say, good for you. Go ahead. You have the power to do it, and you can do it. Just keep believing that. And also join in with BAPAC Sacramento and our Political Training Institute, where we will teach you. We have experts in the field to come in and teach you the campaign strategies, fundraising strategies that you need for your campaign, and to just be a political leader in the community.
A lot of great resources with your organization. Debbie Richardson-Brister, thank you so much for coming in tonight and chatting with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ty?
And we are going to stay with politics because former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is expressing her joy following